Hi, I'm Jill Kaufman. I'm a therapist, divorce coach, and co-parenting expert, and I am very excited to be here with Maura McMahon, who we are both talking about identifying the top 10 mental and emotional abuse in love relationships. So, Maura, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey, thanks, Jill. It's great to be here. My name is Maura McMahon, and I work on educating and empowering moms specifically about narcissistic abuse, which is these repetitive patterns of mental and emotional abuse. And I specifically work with moms who are coming out of, long-term marriages and divorces and just trying to get themselves and their lives back together after a lot of trauma.
Yeah. So, can you give us the top 10 mental and emotional abuse in love relationships?
Yes, I've got a top 10 list. So, at the top of my list, number one, you're going to feel alone and isolated, and you might even be physically isolated. So, it's the feelings and the reality of what it is you're experiencing. Number two, if you're a parent, you're going to feel like a single parent, which is something I run into all the time.
Oh,
Number
yes.
three, there's going to be an overall lack of emotional safety and support. And you feel like you have to be really careful about what you say and how you say it because your partner might freak out, they might rage, they might get really upset with whatever it is you're saying. And we call this walking on eggshells, which a lot of people can identify with. Number four, they might struggle with addiction, whether it's alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, shopping, social media, or work. Addiction is one of the flags that you want to look for, any kind of addiction. Number five, we've got money and sex become control tools. They become very transactional and they become sort of these things that they use to manipulate you. It's really going to affect your mental health. You can feel sad, depressed, and anxious, or worse. Your body starts to manifest all of this stuff, which a lot of people get surprised with. But you can start getting really weird health issues, whether it's gaining or losing weight, or maybe you're going to just start getting weird digestive issues, inflammation issues, fibromyalgia, diabetes, cancer. The list goes on, especially for women, because our bodies, again, are reacting to the mental and emotional abuse. And for men as well, but for women, like we just, show things differently. Um, Number eight is you're going to become really confused about who you are. You forget, you lose your identity and you come out of these relationships because you've been stuck in survival mode for so long that it takes your body and your nervous system a long time to try to come out of it and re-regulate because there's so much overwhelm going on. So you're just sort of overwhelmed and confused and you don't know who you are without the relationship. It was such a part of your identity and it's just sort of a big tangled mess of emotion and experience. Number nine, we've got your partner is very transactional. So it's very like, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. Everything's transactional. There's not any goodwill there. And number 10 is you're not able to resolve conflicts. If you look at your relationship, you can sit back and reflect and think, we never resolved a conflict. We never resolved an argument. And if you think it might have been resolved, it's only because you decided to concede or give in or move on, because they never will. They're going to shift blame. They're going to lie. They're going to cheat. They don't accept any responsibility. And so there's this ongoing conflict constantly until you decide you're the one who's done with it. So that's
These
my top
are
10.
Yeah, these are a good list. And, it's so hard for people because it's not like physical abuse where you see, the results of it. This is stuff that is very subtle, and these are
Yep.
things that you're feeling, and
Yep.
you question yourself on
Yeah.
whether
Yeah.
this is really abuse. But I think, like, I just want to highlight some of the things. Like you said, health issues. I had a
Mhm.
client who had an optical migraine,
Yeah,
and that they didn't know that that was from the abuse, but it ended up, it went away as soon as they
yeah,
divorced.
yeah,
So, um, and you lose your identity, confused about who you are. That is a real thing that people do have, and it really takes a long time to build that back.
hmm,
And you don't even realize, like, you look at yourself, you look in pictures, you're not really smiling, you're really like not doing the things when you were in your marriage, in the relationship, that you would normally have done. And
hmm.
when you come out of it, like you said that so well, when you come out of it, you realize, oh my God, now I'm starting to have a coffee with a friend that I didn't
Yeah,
ever do during this time. And it's really amazing, like, that you don't even know that you're in it when you're in
yeah,
it. So this
yeah,
list is so important for people to understand and to like take stock of for
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, and I just think, when it comes to these cycles of mental and emotional abuse, it's so nobody talks about it. Nobody gives you the clues because, like you said, with physical abuse, you can see it on the outside, but that whole internal world is everything. It's so powerful. And, the mental and emotional abuse lasts for far longer than physical abuse. I talk to moms all the time, and they're like, the physical stuff is so much easier than the mental and emotional stuff because it's that, and it chips away at you slowly over time, over months and years. I mean, for most of us, it's years. And
Right.
so you don't know. It's so subtle and slow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to give lots of information to people about what to do about it. But if you recognize that this is what you're dealing with, get help, get support, talk to Maura,
Yes.
talk to someone who knows about this and can help you get out of it. So
Yes.
thank you so much,
You're
Maura.
so welcome. Thank you.